What's going on, YouTube? It's Gary, back again as always, and my ass just woke up, as you could probably tell. I'm like half asleep still, but I'm trying to wake up, get motivated, and pack some stuff so I can take it over to the new house today. So first, what I'm going to do is pack a couple boxes full of Blu-rays and take my shelf and some furniture over, and a couple boxes that I've already packed up. So what this video is going to be is showing my entire Blu-ray collection. You know, when you buy stuff and you collect stuff, you really don't ever think about moving. And then once you move, you have to move. It's such a pain in the ass to pack all this stuff. It happens, I guess. So I guess I'm just going to show off my Blu-ray collection for those who are interested. If you're not interested in Blu-rays, you know, or movies in general, you can go ahead and hit the stop button. I don't blame you. It's going to be a long video. But before you do that, I do have a contest going on. So you should check out the video I posted right before this one a couple days ago, and it's my very first giveaway contest. So many people have already subscribed videos. I'm so stoked about it. I'm stoked to see where it goes, and I'm stoked to see who wins. So you should check that out if you're getting ready to press stop. But if you're not and you're here for the long haul, then I'm going to show you what I've got going on right over here. I guess I'll start off with box sets. I'm going to be dusting stuff off too before I show it to you, because stuff's been sitting on the shelf for a while. I figure I might as well dust everything off before I put it away. And this is A Christmas Story on Blu-ray, and it's in a tin box. Hasn't been opened. Bought it from Best Buy. Such a classic. Also, to go along with that, the Goonies box set. And it's got tons of fun stuff inside. But I don't want to go through all that right now because I have so much other stuff to show, and I don't want to take up your entire day. But this video is going to be quite a long one. Band in the background, it's a band called Conditions. Such a chill-ass, amazing, talented band from Richmond, Virginia. Bunch of young guys. So good. I know I've showed this off before, but it's the Avengers box set. And it lights up. It's got all kinds of good stuff inside. Oh, everyone's gonna know that my girlfriend picked this out. But I can't lie, I like it too. It's a good movie. Plus, Rachel McAdams is pretty easy on the eyes. The Notebook box set Blu-ray edition. Rachel McAdams is pretty damn good looking, if I must say so myself. Also, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Can't go wrong. Jack Nicholson. It's an awesome box set. It's got a lot to it. And my last box set that I've got for Blu-rays, and a lot of people hate on it because they've changed around a few things. But I mean, it looks amazing on a HD TV, flat screen, and that is Star Wars on Blu-ray, the complete saga. The only three that count out of this whole fucking thing, though, are 4, 5, and 6. The first three are fucking horrible, and this new one that's about to come out, they're gonna bring back the original cast, but unless they do it, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch it. I probably won't. But I mean, unless Harrison Ford's old as fuck. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do. Alright, I guess I'll start out with comedies. I tried to keep them in the genre when I was pulling them off the shelf, but some of them might be out of order. So I'm just going to go through these real quick. Knocked Up. Zack and Miri still unopened. She frosted me like a fucking cake. That shit is priceless. 40-Year-Old Virgin. I've watched this movie probably 100 times or more. So damn good. Steve Carell Can't go wrong with Steve Carell. Well, I've seen him in a couple shitty movies, but he's still funny as shit. His acting is still on point, even if the movie's shitty. Fuck yeah. Sorry, I told y'all I was going to dust him a little bit. Feeling this way. Alright. Forgetting Sarah Marshall, another movie I've watched probably 100 times. So good. Juno. American Pie, the original. Fuck yes. My girlfriend just saw this about a month ago when I bought it. So ridiculous. Such an amazing, for me, a high school movie that I watched over and over and over. Due Date. Pretty good. Not bad. The Hangover. Such an original movie. It's fucking hilarious. Hangover 2, but the first one was on point. Another one of my girlfriend's movies. He's Just Not That Into You. And Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm going to try to go through these at a decent speed. That way I'm not taking up too much of y'all's time and y'all aren't getting way too bored. Alright. Got Little Miss Sunshine. Such a great movie. Another Steve Carell movie. And Paul Dano. I love him in There Will Be Blood. So good. Whatever Works. If you are really, really into dry sarcasm, such a great fucking movie. A lot of people don't understand the humor in it. I love it. Wedding Singer, of course, another Adam Sandler original movie. Whip It. It's pretty good. It was alright. I have a lot of friends who do this, so. Something About Mary, another really original movie. This part right here, if you've seen it, fucking hilarious. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Fuck. Another one of my girlfriend's movies, of course. Devil Wears Prada. I've never even watched it. Fuck yes. Beetlejuice. Such a classic. Beetlejuice. Alright. Another one of my girlfriend's movies. But I don't mind this one. And it is... Fuck, man. When you leave movies on a movie shelf for a long period of time, they get so damn dusty. 10 Things I Hate About You. And Julia Stiles. Whew! Another hot mama. Dumb and Dumber. A lot of these are still unopened just because I needed to have them, but I've already seen them a million times. Big Daddy. This is like one of my go-to movies. If I'm having a bad day or me and my girl are just hanging out and we want something in the background, Big Daddy is one of my go-to movies, along with Anchorman. This is a nice like collector's edition of it. Blazing Saddles. Fuck yes. If you guys haven't seen this, I highly suggest you pick it up. There's a line that I want to quote, but I'm not going to because it would start shit, but it has to do with a shovel. Bucket List. Fuck yes. Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman. Can't go wrong with Morgan Freeman. He is a master at the art. Click with Adam Sandler. I didn't care for that movie, but whatever. District 9, I really loved. Damn, we're going on 9 minutes already. I'm not going to break this into sections, but you guys might want to go take a pee break, get some popcorn and a soda. This is going to be a movie in itself, just showing off my movies. Avatar, and it's the like 5-disc, fancy shit, which I still haven't even opened. It's still unopened, but got a crazy story. If you ever want to know, just ask me. I got a crazy story behind watching this movie, but I'm not going to share that on the interwebs. Prometheus, another box set type movie. Great movie. Transformers 2. What is it? Revenge of the Fallen. The Punisher. Iron Man 2. And of course, the original Iron Man. And then for Christmas, my girl got me this. It's a Dark Knight trilogy, which is, if you're following my contest, that's why I'm able to give away Dark Knight and Batman Begins, is because they're both in this. So I don't need copies, you know. I don't need double. So I figured someone else might enjoy them if they don't already have them in their collection. So. Batman: The Dark Knight Returns Part 1. I know Part 2 just came out, but I haven't gotten up and gotten it yet. Batman the movie. I know a lot of y'all are hating on this movie, but I liked it. The Amazing Spider-Man. The new movie that just came out not too long ago. This movie sucked. I'm hoping they somehow redo it. I didn't care for it too much. But I love the characters, you guys know. Daredevil, still unopened because I've watched it. I don't need to watch it again, but I just wanted to have it in my collection. Two great fucking movies, Scott Pilgrim and Kick-Ass. I really hate how Best Buy puts their stickers on their slipcovers, because if you take them off, it fucks the slipcover up, so it just takes away from it. And then Green Lantern. Don't know who's calling me. Green Lantern, extended cut. Not gonna interrupt my video, take a phone call. Y'all are more important. Shit. Got me fucked up. I'm not gonna go into that yet. And then I'm gonna save horror for close to last because it's my favorite genre, and I've got a lot of them. And I know a lot of you guys love horror, so I figure if I save the best for last, maybe you guys will stick around. I hate Robert Pattinson with a passion, but this movie actually was not bad, and it had a lot to do to deal with 9/11, so I gotta respect it, and it's Remember Me. Also, Across the Universe, such an amazing movie. If you guys are really into the Beatles or just music and culture in general, I'm not really a big Beatles fan, but this movie is amazing. And this is probably my all-time favorite movie ever. And if you guys haven't seen it, I highly suggest you invite a girl over for a movie, and you just sit down on the couch, hang out, and watch this fucking movie, because it is my girlfriend and I's favorite movie of all time. And it was my favorite movie before I started dating her and all that good stuff. It's been my favorite movie, I think, since high school. And it is Eternal Sunshine of a Spotless Mind with Jim Carrey and Kate Winslet. Kate Winslet also so easy on the eyes. She's one of my celebrity crushes. Her and Zooey Deschanel. But then, now Zooey Deschanel is huge. Everyone knows who she is, and everyone's like, oh, it's my crush. So, I don't know. It is what it is. It kind of got old after a while. But this movie, if you guys haven't watched it, I know a lot of young guys and gals watch my videos. I'm sure a lot of you haven't watched this. Go to Blockbuster. Go to Walmart. You can probably pick up the DVD cheap. I'm not sure if Blockbuster's even open around you guys anymore, because I know all the ones around me just recently closed. Please check out this movie. You will not be disappointed, but you have to pay close attention, otherwise you're going to be confused as fuck. Such a great movie. I cannot suggest this movie more. And if you don't like it, there's something wrong with you, because it is fucking great. It is well written. The acting is flawless. It is just so damn good. There's a couple things in that movie I want to get tattooed on me just from the concept of the movie. Another one of my girls' movies, Princess Bride, still unopened. Here's some fun movies. Happy Feet. Where the Wild Things Are. Men in Black, can't go wrong. Corpse Bride, sorry, I couldn't read that upside down. Or backwards. Wizard of Oz, the original. August Rush, such a great movie as well. Anything to do with music and a really great story I'm into. If you haven't checked this movie out, I highly suggest you also pick this up. Can't go wrong. Big Lebowski. I watched it the other night for the 15th anniversary. So good. Now this movie is a recent movie. It just came out on Blu-ray about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena, and it's called End of Watch. And I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was just going to be another Hollywood, big shot blockbuster. And as you guys know, or maybe you don't, I have a criminal justice bachelor degree. So I went to school with a bunch of police officers, and a lot of my professors were police officers, and this movie hit me really fucking hard. The ending of this is just fucking amazing. If you haven't seen this, go to Redbox. It is at every local Redbox that's around. Go pick it up for $1 and watch it. It is so fucking good. I cannot recommend this movie enough. Marley and Me, such an awesome movie. It's about a badass dog, but the family falls in love with him, and then it's sad as fuck. You should watch it. Paranorman, haven't watched it yet. Bought it not too long ago. Still unopened, all that good stuff. Of course, a classic from when I was a child, E.T., and it's in the Steelbook. Lion King, some more classics. Dumbo. Despicable Me, so good. Of course, my girl's jaunt right here, Cinderella. One of my all-time favorites right here, Beauty and the Beast. That's the story of my girl and I, Beauty and the Beast. Disturbia. Step Brothers. No Country for Old Men, Coen Brothers, so good. Office Space, can't go wrong with that. Yes Man, I love Jim Carrey, one of my favorites, if not one of my all-time favorite comedians. Dogma. Ha, fuck yes. Friday. You ain't gots to lie, Craig. You ain't gots to lie. Damn, you got knocked the fuck out. Pineapple Express. Of course, Snow White. Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. Jumanji. Taken 2. I got Taken in here as well. Eyes Wide Shut. Can't go wrong with Kubrick's films. I got a few more of his films in here as well. Alright, well I guess I'm going to go ahead and... No, I'm not going to do it yet. I was going to switch it up to horror, but like I said, I want to save it for last. Such a great movie. Emotional as fuck movie. Revolutionary Road. Another Kate Winslet movie. She's gorgeous. Has to do with abortion and all that good stuff. Another really good drama, 7 Pounds. This is really, really good. A lot of people hated on it. But if you get the concept behind it and you really watch closely, it's so damn good. Synecdoche, New York. So good. I might be saying that wrong. It's either Synecdoche or Synecdoche, New York. Philip Seymour Hoffman is the main actor in it, and he is so talented with his acting. He's really an underrated actor, if you ask me. Nick and Nora, it's another one of my go-to movies. So good. P.S. I Love You. God damn it. Such an emotional movie, man. I ain't afraid to admit it. It's 2012. Shit. Oh, shit. It's 2013, ain't it? Fuck me, man. Another classic, and this is one my grandmother and I would watch a lot when I was growing up. Big with Tom Hanks. Inglourious Bastards, another Coen Brothers movie. The Departed. Deja Vu. Crank. As you can see, these are more action thriller type movies. Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Patton. Oh yeah, Stanley Kubrick's another movie of his. Full Metal Jacket. You can't go wrong. Still unopened. That's just because I've seen it so many fucking times. I don't even need to watch it. But whenever I do, I'll open this bad boy up, throw it in. One of my... God, I keep saying one of my all-time favorites, but that's why I have these movies in my collection. Donnie Darko. Can't go wrong. If you haven't seen this cult classic, go out and rent it. It's amazing beyond words. Jake Gyllenhaal as a really young, teenage boy. Ugh, so good. Along with that, these are probably this is like my stack of like favorites. But I keep saying it, whatever. Fight Club, another really good classic, and this is one of my top 3 movies of all time favorites right here. Daniel Day-Lewis, his acting is like no other. There Will Be Blood. It's kind of slow paced, so a lot of people couldn't get through it. The ending is the best part. Not because the movie's over, but what happens at the end I fucking love. Machete. So good. Ghostbusters. Another real emotional movie. John Q. Denzel is another actor. I mean, he always plays himself. Like, no matter what movie he's in, it's always the same. But it's so good. It's so... His acting and emotions just draw you in. And you just get caught up and you feel like you're in the movie. Whatever movie he puts out. I'm going to try to keep this under 30 minutes. It's already at 21 minutes. Here's the original Taken, still unopened. Clockwork Orange, Stanley Kubrick again. I have a lot of his movies. The Crazies, it was okay. It was your average blockbuster horror movie. Primal Fear, such a great movie. Edward Norton, really young in this, with Richard Gere. Requiem for a Dream, another cult classic. If you haven't seen this, especially as a teenager, this movie is so good. I mean, at any time, but it definitely influenced me as a teenager to stay the fuck away from drugs. So this is amazing. Yeah. Even though the main actor's in a really fucking horrible band, 30 Seconds to Mars, in my opinion, they're fucking horrible. I mean, maybe some of you guys like them, whatever, but other than that, I mean, I can't complain about that movie. Oh, those are horror. Alright, Vanishing Point. Such a good movie. I just watched it recently. Looper. Just came out recently. Righteous Kill. Not too impressed. Donnie Brasco. Brooklyn's Finest. Here's a classic, RoboCop. Inside Man, and another really original movie, Deliverance. Crazy ass motherfuckers, man. This is why the fuck I stay out of the deep south, where there ain't nothing for miles and miles and miles. Because you never know what's going to happen. Ooh, really good one. Brothers. Jake Gyllenhaal is in some damn good movies. Him and Tobey Maguire, they look so similar in the movie, it's hard to tell who is who, but, they're brothers in the movie. Book of Eli, still haven't watched it, still brand new. Heard it's okay. It's Denzel. Boondock Saints, number 2. Boondock Saints, the first one. American History X, fuck yes. Edward Norton again. 300, a real nice version with the book and stuff inside. Hell yeah. Kung Fu Hustle. Another original. Falling Down with Michael Douglas. So many movies have tried to copy this, and just none of them have done it nearly as well. It's just about an angry old man who just has a wrong day, who has a bad day, I guess you should say, and just decides just to fucking say fuck it and just go crazy and just do whatever's on his mind. The Blind Side. Such a good movie. Come on, I'm trying to keep it under 30 minutes. That means I got 6 minutes left. Apollo 13. Gran Torino, basically Falling Down Part 2. Death Race and Braveheart. Ninja Assassin. I loved it. Saw it in theaters. Had to own it. Saving Private Ryan, of course. Saving Private Ryan. That ruined that joke. Gladiator. You can see how dusty these motherfuckers are. Cruel Intentions, my girl's movie. Eagle Eye. Lakeview Terrace. Yeah. Forrest Gump. Can't go wrong with that original movie. Inception, so good. It's the hologram cover. I'll save that one for a second. Up in the Air. And Jerry Maguire. And this movie, not a lot of that movie. Not a lot of people have heard about. Extremely Loud, Incredibly Close, and it's about a kid who has disabilities, and it's such a heartwarming movie. It's really, really sad. It's got Tom Hanks in it. It's got Tom Hanks and Julia Roberts, I believe. But it's so damn good. It's so good. You guys should check it out. Alright, I'm almost to my horror stuff. Almost. This should be my last stack before horror. A Time to Kill. 500 Days of Summer, another one of my all-time favorite movies. Love Zoe Deschanel, and my girl and I watch it on a regular basis just because it's so damn good. The soundtrack is unbelievable. The music they put in it. Any Given Sunday, of course. Black Snake Moan. Oh my goodness, such a classic. So damn good. I loved it. Crash. I've seen this probably about 100 times. Not even by choice, but in different classes that I had in college, we watched it. Castaway. Another classic by Stanley Kubrick, 2001, A Space Odyssey. All this dust flying around is getting to me. Oh yeah. Gangs of New York. So good. Of course, you gotta have this in your collection. If you're a true romantic, right here. Ghost. Michael Rourke, The Wrestler, and Tom Cruise in Risky Business. Big shout outs to the Costa DC Comics if he's watching this. Risky Business, baby. Alright, so on to some horror movies. I don't know where I'm going to put all these. Alright. Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. Gotta have that. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original. American Psycho. The Lost Boys, the original. Fuck the remake. High Tension, so good. Hoping everything in here is horror. I have some other movies that might be tied in, I'm not too sure. Try to keep them all in. Friday the 13th, the original uncut. Edward Scissorhands. It's not really horror, but I put it in that section regardless. The Return of the Living Dead. 30 Days a Night. 28 Weeks Later. Pan's Labyrinth. Another movie that's not really horror, but I don't know. It's in here. The Mist. Stephen King. Number 23. Jim Carrey. Dracula. I want to suck your blood. Evil Dead 2. Hard Candy, so good. It's more like a suspense thriller, but of course, Devil's Rejects. Dawn of the Dead, the original. Day of the Dead. Fucking love this movie. Love him. Shaun of the Dead's comedy, but I put it in with my horror just because it's a zombie movie. Hellraiser, the original. Last House on the Left, this is the remake. Mirrors. Legion. This movie is trippy as shit. Not sure how many of y'all have seen it. Grace. The Girl Next Door. This is really fucking good. It's a more recent movie. I'm not sure if it's a remake or not. Zombieland. It's a comedy, but whatever. This is a movie I watch every single Halloween on the 31st of October. Such an amazing movie. I fucking love it. Trick or Treat. The Ruins. It's everything you want in a Halloween movie. Paranormal Activity. This is not horror. I don't know why this is in here. Butterfly Effect. The Strangers. Yes, Otis. Serial killer, kidnapper, pizza man. Love it. And Dr. Giggles. Dawn of the Dead. It's just a remake. Yeah, the remake. Still unopened, as you can see, because I probably never watch it. Original Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween. House at the End of the Street, which really wasn't that bad. I'm not really big on, horror movies that are made in the last few years, but there are a few good ones. Frozen. Oh, fuck, so good. It's 3 kids trapped in a ski lift for, like, a week. And it's what they do to survive. If you haven't seen this movie, oh, man, don't eat while watching this movie, because there's one part that will make you sick to your stomach. That's all I'm going to say. If you haven't seen it, go pick it up. So good. And of course, another Stanley Kubrick's movie, The Shining. Can't go wrong with this. This is one of my all-time favorite movies as well. My girlfriend and I have probably sat down on rainy days and watched this at least 20 times. Just because it's so damn good. The Hills Have Eyes. Well, I'm over my 30-minute mark. Sorry about that. This is the first and second movie. Drag Me to Hell. Another movie that I cannot recommend highly enough. Cabin in the Woods is another recent movie that is worth watching. Super 8, so good. L.L. Abrams. Silence of the Lambs, of course. It puts the lotion on the skin, or it gets the hose again. Check it out. Silent House. The original The Thing. Fuck the remake. Sorry about all that dust. God damn. 28 Days Later. Wrong Turn. Saw that in the movie theater and couldn't stop laughing. I just pissed people off. But it's fucking funny. It's scary. It's funny. Nightmare on Elm Street number 2 and 3. Friday the 13th Part 2. Planet Terror. The Omen. That's the remake. That's the original. It's all for you. Damien. Let's see. Orphan. Nah. Hellraiser. Bloodline. Inferno. Hellseeker and Hellworld. A Horrible Way to Die, which is really good. Another recent movie that's worth checking out. And of course, the Blood trilogy. Color Me Blood Red, Bloodfest, and 2000 Maniacs. So damn good. Such classics. So that's it for my horror. And this is the last stack, I promise. The last little bit of movies I got. And they're all the Disney movies, of course. What's better than following up horror with some kid movies? Brave, so good. If you haven't checked out, it's an instant classic. Ratatouille. Monsters, Inc. Up, one of my all-time favorites again. Wall-E. Eve. Bug's Life. Cars. Cars 2. And Finding Nemo, which just came out on Blu-ray. I waited so long to watch this on Blu-ray. So good. So, that's all my movies. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because it's been a 35-minute video and I never make videos that are a lot long because they're just way too long for people to sit down and watch. Hope you all have a good one. Have a good rest of the week. It's Monday. It's Monday. But I'll be chatting with y'all. Make sure to check out my video that I posted a couple days ago and enter into the contest so you can hopefully win. Later. Thanks for watching.